If you ain't first, you're last. F1 2010 is a lot of things, but it certainly isn't last. By that logic, there just isn't a better game of Formula 1 racing on the market, whatever that's worth. For those unfamiliar with the brand, Formula 1 is an international racing organization based on single-seat vehicles known as open-wheel or formula cars. And in F1 2010, an exciting career in driving those vehicles in circles awaits you. The game begins by throwing you into a press conference of all things. You're a rookie on the Formula 1 scene, and your career begins by fielding some questions from the press. Now, boring as answering questions may seem, it does add a personal touch to the game, and that's a recurring theme in the design of F1 2010. The game is designed to be a vehicle, if you will, for an immersive F1 racing experience, to make the player feel like an actual F1 driver. From changing tires and chatting with your agent to fielding those interviews and assessing weather conditions, the game does a lot off the track to create that feeling of immersion. However, those efforts pale in comparison to what F1 2010 does on the track, and that's create a meticulously faithful racing experience sure to thrill fans of the F1 brand and to bore those who aren't. The slightest details matter in F1 2010. The weather changes dynamically as your races progress, for example, and so whether the temperatures are rising or raindrops are falling, evolving conditions have a genuine impact on the gameplay. Within one race, your focus can shift from taking the lead to simply finding traction on a track suddenly slick from rainfall. Of course, no matter what the weather may be, the driving itself remains as tight and faithful to the sport as possible. This is a very cerebral racing game that requires plenty of touch, not to mention patience, qualities that, when it comes to these racing games, I thoroughly lack. In fact, gamers like me who prefer arcade-style racing shouldn't even bother tinkering with this engine. The only results it yields in F1 2010 are on-course penalties and real-life headaches. If learning even the most subtle nuances of every course and tweaking your car accordingly sounds fun to you, this game delivers precisely the kind of realistic racing experience you're looking for. The drivers react to you on the course, there are tracks from nearly every corner of the planet, and of course its driving mechanics are second to none. But personally, I didn't find F1 2010 to be very exciting, but that has more to do with my tastes and interests than the game itself. F1 fans, on the other hand, should rejoice. F1 2010 provides the thrill of a Formula 1 career without the dangers of driving 200 miles per hour.